You asked for it and you're gonna get it. Today we're talking about special tours at Walt Disney World. It's episode 39. We're giving you the keys to the kingdom as we go geekin' on Walt Disney World. Hello and welcome to the Geekin' on Walt Disney World podcast. I am your co-host, Curtis Stone. I'm here again and always, the sweetest, cutest, smartest, geekiest Disney World fan in the world, my daughter, Lindsay.
Hello, everyone.
Of course, I say that because you're my daughter, so I can say that with quite confidence.
Yeah, thank you.
Big. What's going on tonight, Lindsay?
We're going backstage.
Oh, we are. Yes. That time I gave it away with the intro.
Yes.
We're going to do some looking at and reviews of a couple of the tours we have. And we have a guest on with us. Actually, two guests. A married guest, Roy and Marianne from Toronto, Canada. They are bloggers at memoriesofdisney.com. And they are veterans of Disney World. They are 15 times, if their website is right. And you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, and you've been going for about 9 years. You're also Disney Vacation Club members, Animal Kingdom and the Grand Floridian. And you got tons of memories. I heard we were just talking that you've been there 5 times this year and you got another trip planned in December. So how are you guys doing tonight?
Great.
I'm doing good, thanks.
You guys sound like you are Disney geeks.
Just a little bit.
We love it.
It's okay, be proud.
I'm glad we connected on Twitter, and you guys have been and done the tour, the Keys to the Kingdom tour, which is one of the best Magic Kingdom tours. And what happened was I put a tweet out there into the Twitter world, and I phrased it like this, Lindsay. You didn't even see this. I wish Curtis and Lindsay would talk about blank on the next Geekin' on Walt Disney World podcast. And we got a response from Flynn White. And he said, not sure how many of these you know about, but always interested to hear about special events and tours, which are worth it and which aren't. Well, we've got, and
we will let you know.
Yes. And I found Roy and Marianne's website. I'd seen it before. We've been talking on Twitter quite a bit. And they also have a friend who blogs, and he did the African trekking one. Is that, am I getting that one right?
Yeah, it's the Wild Africa Trek.
Right. So I'm hoping actually to get John on here too at some point. We'll talk about that tour. But first, we're going to do our Mama Says segment.
Hurrah.
Oh, I actually wanted to ask you guys, you were telling me that you guys started a meetup group in Toronto for Disney World fans.
Yeah, we did.
How'd that come about?
It started off with Roy not really having any friends around town to really talk about Disney. So he was looking to start up a Disney dad group because we managed to meet a couple of dads down in Orlando. But he wanted something in Toronto. So he put it out on the Disboards, and it started off as a great group, but the wives started wanting to come and join too. So it kind of became like a Disney couple group, and then some kids came along in a Disney family group.
And how often do you guys get together?
We try to get together probably about every 6 to 8 weeks. Okay. And it's usually over lunch or dinner. We always plan it to be around about an hour, and it always ends up being about 3.5 hours. That's just Disney conversation.
About how many people usually attend that?
Probably about 20-ish people are coming out these days, including kids, and depends on the time of year, but
wow.
It's a good turnout.
That's awesome. Of course, we're making a lot of friends online and across the country and sometimes the world. We haven't talked to some. You're our first
international guest.
International guest.
We feel honored.
That's awesome. And it's what I'm learning too is just the Disney people are fantastic.
Just in general. I mean, of course, we share the same passion for Disney World, but they're just a great group of people.
They're such enthusiastic people and fun people to be with.
They get the magic. They just get
it. Which is why it's good to find fellow Disney addicts, so to speak.
And I love
to chat with.
Yeah, I love your idea of a local meetup group, and I wonder if we did that in Connecticut. I've actually gone to that website, meetup.com, and I don't recall seeing a Disney enthusiast group at all.
I bet you if we started one, it would be
That's
pretty substantial.
That's a fantastic idea.
Well, that was the first place I looked, and I couldn't find one. I went up to meetup.com. I couldn't find one, so then we just said, let's just start one up ourselves.
There you go.
I know there's a couple people I know from Connecticut that one's a podcaster and one's a blogger, so there's a start right there.
Yeah.
That is awesome. Now, the other thing I saw on your website, you guys are giving away a big Hero 6 Baymax. Is it a
plush?
Yeah, it's a plush doll.
Yeah.
It's Baymax in his armor, all of his red armor. And,
oh, so cute.
and it was kind of funny because we were at the Disney store like we usually are every weekend, just kind of checking out what's new and exciting. And our youngest son wanted a Baymax doll, and of course we said yes. And he also noticed that all the Baymax were getting sold out. So he said to us, he said, Dad, wouldn't it be really great if we can just get an extra Baymax and give it away just in time for Christmas so another kid can have a Baymax? Because, if they come into the Disney store, it might not be here and they can't buy it. And wouldn't that be great? So we said, that's a great idea. So we just bought an extra Baymax and we're giving it away.
What a generous little kid.
Yeah,
My
nice.
gosh, thinking of others like that, that's the sweetest thing.
Yeah, and I wonder if that's the big Christmas giveaway present this year.
All Big Hero 6 stuff, yeah.
Will it be hot?
Probably not as big as Frozen, but...
Yeah, I was about to say, because people are still lining up for all the Frozen merchandise.
It's crazy.
All right, well, yes, we will get it. So you have how many children?
We have two sons.
Yes.
They're 11 and 9.
Oh, perfect ages.
And I think what Marcus was how old when we first took him to Disney?
It was 2 and a bit.
2 and a bit.
Yeah.
And Damon was in utero.
And Marianne was pregnant with Damon at the time.
They are grown up. What a special gift you've given them, guys.
Yeah.
To grow up down in Disney World.
Yeah, the ongoing joke is we're saying our kids are growing up Disney.
That's it.
That's the way to do it, though.
All right. Well, we're going to do a little Mama Says. We'll get over these things quickly, but I'm really excited. You guys maybe got these too. You can tell me the DVC magnets in the mail with the magazine that they send out.
We just got them. So exciting.
Yes, I put them
they
right on.
They didn't send us enough, though.
Lindsay didn't get one.
No, I didn't get one.
Oh, no.
Well, I'm not on the contract, though, so that probably has something to do with it.
You'll have to share.
Yeah, you'll inherit it.
Yeah. When you guys get a new one, I'll get the old one.
Maybe if we buy another contract.
They'll send us another one.
Yeah, I thought that was one of the best giveaways DVC has ever done. Really? Have they put that little thing that goes on your Magic Band?
Yeah, woohoo.
Yeah. I thought that was great. For
us too.
I think they're trying to do a few more things for the DVC people.
Which they should, because, come on.
But the magnet is awesome. I already got a comment at work about it, and it really sticks. I have a black Subaru Legacy, and it sticks out. It's one of those white ones.
The round ones with the letters on them.
Whenever you look at cars in the parking lot, of course, the little Mickey head that goes on the antenna, or someone's always got some kind of bumper sticker. There's a lot of them out there.
I've got bumper stickers on my car.
There's a lot of fans out there. Now
Maybe some of the fans get the custom plates with the WDW on it, too.
Yeah, something like that, right? All right. The other thing, we're recording. It's 7:38 in the evening, and at 8:00 tonight. Of course, this isn't going to be. It'll be too late for those people. But Mom was telling us about Peter Pan Live that's on tonight at 8 p.m.
Well, they'll have seen it.
It's like a live Broadway show.
It's like how they did The Sound of Music last year.
Right, and this year it's Peter Pan. So it's going to be too late unless they record it. You can watch it. But related to Peter Pan is, Lindsay was telling me, I was asking her any news that she saw out there in the Disney World, and it's the new Peter Pan queue.
Which is so super adorable.
Yeah, how do you know?
There's a video of it posted. I think it was, it's not official Disney, but I saw it from InsideTheMagic.net.
Okay.
And starts with a walkthrough, like a gallery with pictures, paintings of Neverland and the mermaids, and then it goes around the corner into the outside of the Darling's house.
Oh, okay.
So it's like nighttime at the Darling's house, and you can see Mr. and Mrs. Darling in the windows, and you can see their rooftop, and then it goes inside to their hallways, and you can see pictures of the kids, of Wendy and Michael and John. And then it goes into the kid's bedroom. So you can see the window where Peter Pan comes in, and you can see Big Ben in the window, and their bed with the pirate ship that's rigged up like a pirate ship and everything. And it's very adorable. But the best part is it looks like it's going to have some more features coming very soon. It's supposed to be an interactive queue, kind of like Winnie the Pooh is, with those walls with the dripping honey. And I think the Big Thunder Mountain is now, which we haven't seen yet.
No. We always got a fast pass.
Yeah. But it looks like it's going to have projections and some sort of sound. It's got lots of speakers that aren't being used and projectors that aren't in use yet. So
this thing just popped out of nowhere, it seemed like.
Yeah.
There was like no warning, and all of a sudden
there was no warning
there.
at all. Yeah. I think Mom said that there was bathrooms there before. That's when they moved.
Wow.
And put in Rapunzel's bathroom.
Well, if any place needed an interactive queue, it's Peter Pan, because that does get long lines.
Yes, it's inside, which is amazing, because in that heat in the Peter Pan queue is just miserable.
And it's a big favorite, especially of Mom.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of her favorites. You guys like Peter Pan?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, my youngest actually is a big fan of Jake and the Neverland Pirates. And so he always loves the Peter Pan ride because he gets to see TikTok Croc, and he gets to see Captain Hook and all that fun stuff.
Awesome.
Well, I think this will definitely enhance the experience a little bit and take away a little bit of that dread of waiting in line, because there's a lot to look at. It's very much in that same style of the movie and the ride. It meshes very well.
That sounds awesome.
When I recommend fast passes to people, though, that's one that I tell them you might want
pretty
a
much
fast
always
pass.
get a fast pass, unless you're going to go through first thing in the morning, skip the mine train, go straight for Peter Pan.
That's right.
But then, because then you get to see the new queue too, because the fast pass lane is the same. It just goes straight to the entrance. Yeah. So,
okay, with that, what we're going to do is Lindsay and I have done the Backstage Safari Tour.
The Animal Kingdom.
Which was, when did we do that?
Last year.
Yeah, the previous year in like
August.
Was it? Oh yeah, right. That was in August. Correct. And I'll talk a little bit about the UnDISCOVERed Future Tour over at Epcot.
Which you talk about all the time.
I do?
You and Mom do all the time.
Well, it was interesting that the Twitter mentioned to talk about the ones you like, the ones you don't like. Mm-hmm. I can't speak for Roy and Marianne, but I mean, I think they're fantastic. Mm-hmm. And we'll talk about. I don't have any real negative to talk about.
You learn a lot. You need to be willing to learn and pay attention.
Yeah. Here's the thing: if you like the Disney Corporation and what they're doing, how they do things, if you have a curiosity, if you love the history of Walt Disney, I think these tours are right up your alley. Mm-hmm. If you want to do a little extra. What we've done in the past is for all three of these, I think I bought them as Christmas presents for Mom and wrapped them up in a big box.
Yeah.
And then put like a printout from the website saying we bought this. Didn't we do that?
Yeah,
for
we
all
did
of them,
that.
I think.
Mm-hmm.
Did that for all of them. And there was a little bit of a cost. I'll just say the Backstage tour cost, I'm looking at the website right now, is $72 per person. And you have to be an adult.
Yes, and what is that classified by Disney? Is it 16 plus, 18 plus?
I believe it's 18.
16 plus.
Oh, it's 16? Okay.
Yeah, it's 16, because I was actually calculating and I was planning it out. How many years would I have to wait? Because we usually go to Disney World with our children.
Right.
How long I would have to wait before I can actually go on this tour, and how old my children would have to be. So that's why it was so fortunate that we were able to take this tour now, because we had taken advantage of when we went in May for the 24-hour Disney side party, and we didn't bring the kids with us that weekend for my birthday. And I said, perfect timing. And so Roy bought, as you were saying, for gifts, Roy bought this tour for me for my birthday.
Yeah, I think it's one of those things where you hesitate to spend the extra cost, because I think you have to have the park. Yeah, you have to have park admission also.
You do.
And it's an additional cost and like that. But I think they're well worth it. So, Lindsay, let's talk a little bit about the Backstage Safari, which, of course, is over at Animal Kingdom.
Yes. Makes sense.
And you remember what that was all? We'll talk about when you get there,
They give you a little headset, and it's outside the park. You meet with your tour guide.
Right.
And wait for everyone to show up. And then they take you through the park.
Right. They start in the park.
And where did we go off stage? I don't remember.
We went off to the right a little bit, and then
It was like immediately we went right off stage. Like we entered through the main gates, but then we went right.
We went off to. I'm trying to remember. We ended up getting on a little buses.
Not buses, the vans. There was like 3
yeah.
vans. They split us up.
Yep, they brought us up in 3 vans to take us out. They ended up taking us out in the back area behind the safari.
Mm-hmm.
But I just want to talk about the tour guides who are really fantastic. These were ex-teachers
mm-hmm.
that moved down to Florida. And being teachers, they obviously could
they have a knack
communicate
for it. Yeah.
and educate. And they had a love for Disney.
And animals.
I didn't know they were married till I think at the very end. We were just chatting with them when the
yeah.
tour was over. We were sort of thinking they were married. But
it makes for a great dynamic in the group.
They were wonderful.
Yeah.
Very delightful. And they really wanted to do their best job and answer any questions. And just there's nothing hidden.
Mm-hmm.
They're showing everything they can, at least in the areas.
Yeah, they're very interactive groups. At least this one was very interactive, whereas if you had a question,
yep.
you can go on and ask, and they'll go on whatever you ask about. And that's what your tour is going to be. If you ask questions, that's what your tour is going to be.
And with the headsets, you can hear them talking to you if they're...
Yeah, they were great.
Looking somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
And... All right, so yeah, they took us out back, remember? Do you remember where we went first?
I don't remember where we went first. I know where we went. I just don't remember where we went first.
All right.
But we went to the feeding where they make all the food for all the animals in the park.
Yes.
And it was cool. We went to their kitchens and saw all the boxes, like boxes and boxes and boxes of individually packed like lunches and dinners for these animals.
I think what amazed me about that is that those animals eat better than I do.
Well, in Disney World, they eat the same food that's served, the vegetables, same food that's served to the people in the restaurants. They have a truck the truck's split up, and one of them goes to the
it's the same delivery truck.
Yeah, same delivery truck. Just one goes to the people food, and one goes to the animals.
I know they just take terrific care of the animals, which is nice to see.
Yeah, and like if a certain animal needs medicine, we got to see like that they get packed with this medicine. And all
I think the first
and...
barn, they call it a barn.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't look like the barns I know.
They're big barns.
Big barns, metal, not those old ones we have around here in Connecticut. But they brought us to the rhino barn.
Yeah, where the white rhinos were.
There was a there was a little guy that was not feeling well. They had told us, an older guy.
Didn't he have dental work like the day before?
Yeah, they talked. Yeah, they had this. That's right. They had this dentist come in.
A special rhino dentist.
a large animal dentist. Yeah. Actually, he was from the Orlando area, and this was the first time. The world. This was the first time they had ever used him. Mm-hmm. But they took good care of him. We
got to see him, and when we say we saw them, we meant literally we could have reached out and touched them through the bars if we were stupid. But but that's how close you can get to some of these animals.
The trainer gave us a very long description of what they do for those animals there. Mm-hmm. And Mom she loves it. We both love animals.
We all love animals in this family.
And even with the big animals, you look into their eyes and you just feel something, the connection there.
Yeah, we were so close. You could really feel the connection.
Then we went over to the elephant barn.
Yes, where you could see I think my favorite part was the markings on the floors around the cages. They're about like 3 feet away from each of the cages, like the walls.
Yeah.
And they asked us why we thought that there was like markings on the floor, and she eventually told us that it's because that's the wingspan, I guess they would call it, the reach of the trunk. Where
they're very curious animals, and they'll grab things.
They'll pick out like brooms and hats and stuff like that.
I think they'll whack the workers walking by.
Yeah, they'll smack them as they're walking by, sort of thing. So
yeah, there was another nice trainer there. She was a young lady talking about there and how they you can see kind of where they go out into the safari from there too.
Yes, we actually saw a lot of those spots, the gates where they let the animals in, because we could see their enclosures, the backstage enclosures, and you could see the gates that go actually into the safari. Yes. And then after that, after all that backstage, we went on stage onto the onto the Kilimanjaro Safari with our tour guides, who actually gave us a special tour of the ride path and gave us information, like pointed out where the animals would come in and where they would go to sleep, and certain things about the landscape that were special.
No jokes.
No, it was look over here, this tree, blah blah.
Yeah, more interesting. Sort of right. Well, you missed one other part. We went over to the animal hospital area.
We went to Rafiki's Planet Watch.
Yeah, we went on the other side of the Rafiki's Planet Watch.
So when you see that window when you're in Rafiki's Planet Watch, we were on that side of the window, the other window.
Weren't they doing a checkup?
The next day they were going to have a cheetah or something.
Yeah,
or lion.
we got a chance to meet one of the head veterinarians there too.
Yes,
he was very nice. He gave us a lot of detailed information.
This one was very, very educational. I think from what I know of the other tours, this tour was very like, it's all about like animals and all that sort of thing. So
that's right.
It wasn't so much as this is specially Disney. But Disney does animals sort of thing.
It's about a 3-hour tour, and at the end we ended up. I remember at the gorillas. Once we got off the safari, I love the gorillas anyway. Yeah. They have 2 baby gorillas there now.
Which we missed. Because they were sleeping.
And then we just chatted with them a little bit. But that was pretty much. Is there anything else you can think of?
No, it was very informational. I think did we get pins or mugs?
We got mugs, coffee mugs. Travel mugs as a gift.
They trade off what they give out at the end of that tour, but they either give out pins or mugs.
Right.
We got mugs.
Very good. All right. So let's talk about the Keys to the Kingdom, which is over at...
We didn't talk to our guest at all.
No, we're going to let them give a chance.
They're patiently waiting for us.
That's right.
No, we're attentively listening
to that tour. So yeah, I want to give you guys a chance, because you guys went, I think it was in May of this past year.
Yeah, we went during the Memorial Day long weekend when Disney hosted the 24-hour Rock Your Disney Side party.
Right. So on the same day and evening as that, you did the Keys. What time did you do the Keys of the Kingdom tour?
It was the 9 a.m. But we had already been in the kingdom since
rope drop.
Rope 6 a.m.
But we were lined up.
Oh, it was.
We took our taxi at 4:15 in the morning, and we tried to get in earlier by taking the taxi over to Bay Lake Tower. Then from there we were lining up, but they wouldn't let anybody through until about 5:30 or so. And then we were able to get in and was right up front and center. Actually, we met Deb Willis from allears.net. And we were just standing right next to her, and there were everyone from media was there. So it was great to be right at the front and watch the opening ceremonies.
Oh, so they made a big deal of that opening.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun, and we got into the kingdom, and you'll see sunrise from above the train station, looking right up Main Street to the castle. It was phenomenal.
Oh, so this was 5 in the morning?
Oh man!
Yeah,
around 5:30. Yeah,
they opened it up at 6, and they had the ceremonies just right before that, and then everyone's rushing in, get all your stuff, and so we had time to kill. We were there for 24 hours, so what better way to spend it than Keys to the Kingdom?
Now you did the 9 a.m. that after the 5 o'clock, or did you wait till the next day?
We did. So we strolled in. We didn't have to rush for any rides or anything.
No, the objective for us was really to soak in the atmosphere on Main Street and take our time and just kind of enjoy the atmosphere that morning.
Right.
Was it crowded? It wasn't really about doing all the attractions. It was just about taking moments and.
So we went to Starbucks and got coffee.
Very nice. Was it crowded? What kind of crowd?
Yeah, it was crowded. We waited our turn. We got some breakfast and then
hung around. Yeah. Walked up and down. Tried to get some special merchandise.
We rushed in to go get those.
Was that
T-shirts and stuff?
Was that an extra ticketed event?
No, it wasn't actually.
Okay.
The Rock Your Disney side wasn't specially ticketed. It was just park admission.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'll just mention that the price for this tour is shown at $79, and you can actually get a discount with the Visa Disney card. And it was one way. The DVC members, I think, get a discount too.
Yeah, we got our discount through DVC, and I think annual pass holders get discount as well too. I'm not sure.
Yeah, they usually do now. Yeah.
Excellent. So, what can you tell us about the tour?
I think the great thing was we all met around 9 o'clock. Was it City Hall?
We met about 15 minutes before, so like 8:45 or something.
Yeah, it's City Hall, and when you get in there and you register, and they give you a button with your name on it, and then they hand you over a little menu because lunch is actually included in this tour.
Right.
Oh, okay.
And it's at the Columbia Harbor House, so you're able to kind of pick your entree and your beverage.
Right.
So then they'll have it all ready for you at lunchtime, and you're handed your headset and that little
just like you guys described, probably the same thing.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right. And a bottle of water.
Nice.
And,
fancy.
yeah.
Because it's a 5-hour tour, so and it's in the heat, so they want to make sure you don't fall over or anything.
Yeah, that's great.
And so, we once everybody arrived, we met our tour guide. His name was Jordan, and Jordan was phenomenal. He had so much Disney in him,
right?
And so willing to share all the history, and that was just phenomenal for us,
right?
And I guess the tour, a couple things about the tour is that there are no photos allowed,
right?
Oh,
no
Same
cameras.
thing with us. Same thing with the tour that we were talking about. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so me being a big photographer, I was like, oh man.
Well, the onstage things you can take pictures of, obviously.
Yeah,
it's the backstage things you
They
can't.
actually they actually discouraged pictures during the tour.
Okay.
Whether on stage or off stage, because they didn't want to slow down the group.
Ah, okay.
They said you can take as many pictures when you're done the tour, but not during
Right.
the tour.
Okay, yeah, I forgot about that. And I remember them. I did this to my wife also, and we were there alone at the time because I was going to a conference. Except for her sister-in-law, my sister-in-law was there with us, the three of us. The other thing they told you was trying to think about they don't want you to give away anything. Everything on stage is, they have to act like everything's on stage, so they can't talk about anything like, hey, what's Mickey? You can't ask things about Mickey Mouse
Yeah, exactly.
that you don't want to hear
It's called
kids.
character integrity.
Yeah, there you go, Lindsay.
I like that.
You couldn't ask them
integrity.
questions.
That's actually what they call it. I'm going to be a cast member, and it was on one of the questions.
You can't ask them off-stage questions on stage.
Yeah.
In case a
Right.
little kid could hear you. All right.
So the tour kicked off on Main Street, and we walked up Main Street slowly. And one of the main things they pointed out to us was, really look up.
Yeah.
Look at all the windows.
Right.
Yes.
And there's a lot of significance in a lot of the windows and
the names.
and the names on the window,
That's right.
which we thought was really neat because, oftentimes you walk on Main Street, all you're doing is looking at the stores and looking at eye level.
Or just
Right.
trying to get to the castle.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's hard to look away from the castle.
Yeah.
It's good advice anywhere you go in Disney World to pay attention.
Look
Read
where
up on
you
some
think
books.
you're not supposed to look.
Get some of
and
those
there's
books.
going to be
that-
cool things.
Yeah, get some of those books that tell you some of the secrets so you can go find those things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What I really liked was the fact that, there's Roy's office and then there was Walt's office, and it was positioned so precisely.
Yeah.
And there's little stories and histories behind that, and a lot of little tidbits about the different company names that they were using when Walt was buying up land in Florida as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. And important people that were a part of that time before the parks. And I'll tell you one cute little story. We went before the park opened, we were doing the tour. And I want to say if it was a 9:00 opening, we were there at 8:30 before all the crowds got in. And we were standing there on Main Street off to the side a little bit. And he's going through, doing the same thing like you're explaining the windows and like that. And then the park opened. And he said, "Oh, wait a minute. You got to stop and watch this. This is what this is what the cast members call running of the bulls."
Very true.
It was so cute, right? And then it was fun from that aspect, being at that location instead of being part of the bulls and watching
It's a
them.
different thrill.
The dad pushing the
Taking out
stroller.
people with the stroller.
No, he was first, and he was just making it to
Gunning it.
exactly wherever. And they actually literally run, which is really cool.
Oh yeah, of course, because now they're trying to line up for Anna and Elsa. They're trying to go to the mine train.
Oh.
So many
They're
things
just making
you're
it
gonna
worse.
run to. I know.
I took the tour about 6 years ago, so it'll be interesting to hear if anything has changed. But go ahead. All right, from there, where does it go?
Well, I thought another interesting thing they kind of talked about is all the flags on the buildings. They're actually not flags; they're actually pennants
Oh, okay.
Oh.
because they're actually lightning rods.
But the reason why they were called pennants is because our understanding is that the flags themselves are not complete. So either they're missing stripes or they're missing stars, and they're not allowed to actually fly an actual American flag because American flag has to be raised or lowered every day.
Yeah.
So in order to avoid that, they had missing things. So it's representative of the flag. So it's called a pennant.
Okay. Right.
And that's how they got around it.
That's really interesting.
Yeah.
And the whole idea around them is that they're lightning rods, right? So they have to absorb lightning. in all the buildings.
Which is quite popular in Florida.
Yeah. So, we thought that was really neat. So, love the history of Main Street, love the feeling of Main Street. And from Main Street, we headed over to, where did we go after?
Wasn't it Jungle Cruise or?
Yeah, we headed on to the Jungle Cruise area in Adventureland.
Okay.
And, along the way, we were talking about all the history of Jungle Cruise and how Walt imagined it and how Roy tried to save money with the mechanics of it all. And then we waited for our own private cruise.
So just like you guys, we, being on the Jungle Cruise, our tour guide actually took us through the ride himself, and obviously no jokes, because that's what Jungle Cruise is all about. But he went through all the history and all the different things to look out for and why things were designed the way they were.
Right.
And kind of squashing some rumors that you're hearing about some of the props that are on that cruise. So that was interesting to hear.
Yeah. And do you remember any of the story? They tell stories. Disney World Walt was a storyteller. Do you recall any particular stories that they told on the tour?
I don't know if I recall any specific stories. All I know is, although they were saying there were no jokes, I think that was the joke, that there were no jokes. And that was kind of funny.
Well, I can think I'll tell you two things. You just made me remember something. Our tour guide said it was kind of, the joke was, he said very early on, he says, "Please do not ask me if we're going to go underground, because we are going underground. We're just not going to do it till after lunch." And then some wise guy, like every 5 minutes, goes, "Are we going underground?" I think 10 minutes.
How many times do they hear that?
Are we right? Because the joke is that's the question everyone wants. That's the place everyone wants to go, is underground at Magic Kingdom.
That was my main reason for attending the tour.
It's the big thing, right?
It's the big draw.
And they tell you they'll do that after lunch. The other cute story that they told was about, now, of course, Walt Disney himself never lived to see the full part, but he was part, obviously, of the dream of it and the idea, and was buying up the property and like that. And his brother Roy, Roy was I'll call him kind of the money guy, is what they described.
Yeah.
The manager kind of guy and the practical side. And Walt was the big dreamer and big idea guy.
You need both.
Right? And it was a great, awesome team. And they had a lot of experience from Disneyland and things that they had done right and things that they didn't do so right. But Walt was saying, "Hey, wouldn't it be great if in our garbage cans there was just a hole there, and when you throw your garbage into the hole, it just gets sucked out to the back of the park?"
That sounds bad.
Why do you think it's bad?
Because there's going to be a curious child who's going to get sucked down the hole and through the back.
You must be thinking of the movie Willy Wonka.
Yeah, down the chute.
Well, that's exactly what Roy immediately said. And then so Walt was, "Well, I guess you're right, Roy." And did they show you what they do with the garbage?
Yeah, yes. They brought us out back. So after Jungle Cruise, we headed over to Frontierland, where we went off stage, and that's where they showed us where the garbage is all sucked up into. And but it was funny when we were back there. We actually happened to come on a day when they were starting the Festival of Fantasy parade early, because it was starting at noon. And so we actually got to see how they lined up all the parade floats. And people getting ready for it.
Yeah, it must be a big production back there.
Fun.
Yeah, that's a lot of people in that parade.
And that's where we got to ask all those questions about Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Off stage.
Well, to finish my garbage story, they actually took us to, what they do is they just have regular garbage cans, but they bring them off stage, and there is a place there where they dump the garbage into a hole and it gets sucked out, and they actually sift through the garbage looking for valuables.
Wedding rings.
And it's right, the one that they showed us, I don't know if they took you to this part, guys, but it was like right behind Casey's Corner, like where the bathrooms are there.
Yep, we went back that way
That's
too.
where they showed us the garbage going through. And where it gets sucked down the hole.
What a fun job. That's the dream job.
All right.
You know, one thing I do remember, actually, now that you brought it up around the Jungle Cruise, that what we were told was that the Jungle Cruise originally did not have jokes.
That's sad.
Yeah, I can imagine that.
It was just a very straightforward kind of tour, kind of cruise, and then there was this one cast member who decided to make jokes.
Yeah.
To be punny.
Right?
Yeah.
And
Put a little extra into the
exactly.
experience.
And then, everybody started laughing.
Right.
And they're like, this is the greatest thing.
Yeah.
Everybody should start telling jokes on this attraction now.
The cornier, the better.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
now they actually have a written script that everyone says,
Okay.
and they can't go off of it now. These jokes are built into the ride.
Exactly.
My favorite one was if your children don't behave, we'll put them into
Yeah, I
the
don't think that
small
one's
world.
on
The small world.
anymore.
They'll be part of the small world.
Yeah, that was when
attraction.
there was a little bit more improv.
We'll nail their little feet to the.
Yeah, I don't remember that one recently.
All missing children will be.
Yeah, I like that one.
sent to the
That was always
small
my
world.
favorite. All right. Okay, tell us some more about this tour.
So I think after we completed the Jungle Cruise and we went off stage, we got to see where the garbage went. We saw the Festival of Fantasy parade, floats preparing, and all the other cast members preparing. We went back on stage, and then we kind of looped around
Went to Haunted Mansion.
to Haunted Mansion,
Oh yeah,
and we got a lot of history around the Haunted Mansion and around the what was the name of the gun? The gun family, Smith and Wesson, right? Was it Smith and Wesson?
that sounds right.
I think so.
I
That
think
makes
so.
sense.
I recall a story around this that family and having a big mansion, and it was haunted, and they kind of try and model the haunted mansion after that.
Neat.
I remember the wedding ring story.
Yes, that's one of my favorites.
Yeah, but what was interesting was being an engineer myself, like the ring itself that was embedded in the floor was where the gate had locked, and people always thought that it was a wedding ring that was embedded there. And so when they had changed the or reimagined that area, they actually took the rings out, or like the post out, and everyone's wondering, where's the wedding ring, where's the wedding ring? And they decided to put it back in the queue, just to let that legend live on.
Yeah.
That's an
It's
awesome
so funny.
story.
It's like a little shaving off of a queue.
Yes,
Yeah, no, I didn't know that. That's
supposed to like lock the gate.
Yeah, and people are like,
that's
"Oh, it's the wedding ring! It's the wedding ring!"
That's
and
an
then
excellent story.
the Imagineers they took it from the guests.
They got it by accident.
Yeah, exactly. It was a guest story. It was something that
It was a
legend.
perpetuated
Yeah.
by someone who made it up.
They made it canon.
An urban legend.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, and then we learned quite a bit about the mirror effects and how they do all the
Yes.
different holograms on the attraction, which was really cool.
Mm.
Yeah, the one in the Haunted Mansion is the biggest one I think in the world of that
Yeah.
effect.
Yep.
And then I think the other
The
place
ballroom,
they use
you
it, the ballroom.
Yeah, the ballroom.
It's that mirror effect on that piece
Yeah.
of glass.
I
It's
thought that was
cool.
a secret.
No, it's not a secret.
So then we got to ride the attraction.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And
that's fun.
that
You have
was
to
a
wait
lot
in
of
line.
fun.
No, they give you a back. You come in the
Yeah,
back
you go
door.
through like the back passageway. sneaking
VIP.
in.
You're VIP'd a little bit.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
There's a very narrow hallway,
Yeah.
which added to the spookiness.
Hey, there's real ghosts in that building.
Yeah, a couple.
So they say.
Wasn't that the secret?
I think it's haunted.
Well, I mean, it should
It
be.
really
I
is
mean,
haunted.
it's kind of a grim story. People
no.
have fallen off the ride.
Yeah, right. All right. Was that? No,
No,
lunch was
And
then-
next?
after lunch was the Utilidors, which is the underground, and seeing that was awesome. Like that was my highlight, to actually be down there and to understand why Walt did it that way, so that characters aren't popping up in the wrong area,
Mhm.
and cast members aren't in the wrong costumes. So that was fun.
That's
So the
right.
interesting thing about that was that the Utilidors are actually on the first floor.
Right.
It's actually the ground level.
That's right.
And then where you're walking, throughout the kingdom is actually the second floor.
Correct. They
That's
built
so cool.
They built the underground. They actually dredged out the lake in front. And they built the
Yeah.
underground first and then built the park on top of it.
Exactly.
I can't wait to see that. I haven't seen it yet. 'Cause I didn't
Will
go
you
on
be
this
able
tour.
to see it as a
Yeah, we get more than the
You get a
regular
big
tour.
tour?
We actually go through to
Yeah.
each part.
come in through the back way
Everyone
through
does
the employee entrance? and
Yeah,
all that?
everyone does it too. It's not just if you work in Magic Kingdom.
That's awesome.
What I thought about, not to give too much away, but what I liked really about Under There was that there's actually a lot of history in these Utilidors with all these different pictures
Yeah.
of Disney's history,
Right.
right? With Walt and the family and a lot of that type of stuff. And a lot of artifacts like the original floor plan, the maps,
Right.
and everything as well. I thought that was really cool.
Yeah, I remember them stopping at a particular map there. I think that was maybe there for the tour to talk through some of those things. Yeah.
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 Yeah, and then there was the pin station, I guess you
Where
would
they
call it.
trade out all their pins for pin trading.
The cast member pin station where they they can trade pins, so they
Okay, yes,
have
it's all
different
underground.
pins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Another-
Speaking of pins, that's what we got at the end. So we got our key to the kingdom pin with Mickey's head and the castle on it. And that was pretty much it.
Yeah, you skipped the lunch piece, which is at Columbia Harbor House.
Well,
we
I
like
was
lunch.
wondering why she skipped the lunch piece. I actually quite enjoyed the lunch,
It
actually.
was a good sandwich.
It's,
I had the tuna fish sandwich, and I thought it was amazing.
I love
Yeah,
that tuna
chicken
fish sandwich.
salad.
We love Columbia Harbor.
We're big fans, and we know a lot of people don't actually know about that place.
Yeah,
And it's kind of hidden away.
Had you eaten there before?
We had
yeah, we've eaten
usually
there
like
before.
chicken fingers and stuff.
What was really great
And
around the
chicken.
service was that by the time we arrived, lunch was already prepared for us.
Yeah.
It was table set up. We had a little card with our name on it, and
Right.
the sandwich was there. My drink was there. I was able
Yeah.
to kind of relax and cool off, and energize again. It was great.
Nice.
And we were able to ask our tour guide even more questions at that time too.
Right. And
It
they
was
kind
nice to
of
have a captive audience.
they have an area in the I had it upstairs in an
Yeah,
area.
we had it upstairs too,
Yeah, kind of a
separate from everybody else.
right. It was
Yeah.
Excellent. Anything else you want to share about that?
You know,
tour?
I really think that this tour was really worth it.
Yeah.
A lot of people say 4 hours out of your day. Would you do it again? And some people are saying, by doing this tour, did it take away any magic? Because now you've seen behind stage. I think it just gave me personally more of an appreciation for everything.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. I think it's awesome. All right. Thank you guys for that. I'll share just a little bit about and I think that's in that tour, the King Magic. I think that's the one you got to start with, in my opinion. Do that one if you're going to do any of them.
Yeah, I would definitely. I've even been on it, and I think that's the one.
Yeah. And I'll just talk a little bit about the Undiscovered Future World Tour, and that was I'm looking here at $64. Same kind of thing. It's the same kind of idea. Like you guys, this one they're saying is a 4-hour tour. I'm looking through, and I'm trying to think of just the highlights there. They're talking about the future world and the part that Walt envisioned for, the park.
It's the Epcot model
Right.
that you can actually see in Tomorrowland.
Yeah. Yeah, so they go in that. I mean, they took us, we were talking about riding something. We did the VIP onto Soarin'. I know we did that. We did some the backstage things. I'm trying to remember. There was one over in Ellen's. I don't remember what they were telling us about over there, but we actually went out behind Test Track. And that's kind of the employee entrance. And the highlight over there is all the uniforms and the cleaning is done there. And
Some of it.
well, yeah, it's a big
Yeah, because
building.
I think actually all the Magic Kingdom costumes come from the Animal Kingdom costume place, but I think all the Epcot ones do come from inside Epcot.
Definitely, that would be all the Epcot.
Yeah,
ones,
because there's
everybody
lots
wears,
of people.
Yeah,
at Epcot.
everyone in World Showcase is wearing a different uniform. Obviously, They actually had the college program for the international students. There was an area there for them, and we met one or two of them when we had our lunch. They had our lunch out there. And I think they did the same thing. They did a little order, but it wasn't a restaurant. It was just out back there. And we had lunch with some of the international students. And I love talking with them anyway. And we talked more about the program and that kind of thing. And we were able to see where the big ball is stored. Because that little bridge that.
Oh, you mean the Earth, not the big ball. There's two
the
big
Earth. I'm sorry. Yeah. The Earth.
They don't put the spaceship Earth away for the night. You know?
I'm talking about the Illuminations guy. That one.
Yeah.
He's parked out back there. They also, so I'll make this kind of short, I guess. But then one other thing they did was we got special VIP tickets for Illuminations that night.
Mm-hmm.
And
Is it in the same spot that they do the Fast Passes now?
No.
Or is this the one in Italy?
It was, over in Italy.
Because there's a viewing location in Italy, and there's the
that's where it
Fast
was.
Pass. Yeah.
That's where so we had done the same thing, like an early morning thing, but we had I don't know if they gave us a ticket. They also gave us a pin, like you guys experienced. And then we went out there and we were able to see illuminations later. Obviously, that's at 9:00 at night.
Mm-hmm.
And it was funny because people, you know how people get really lined up for illuminations, and they were lined up right next to the rope where we had to go across. And when we went under, all people were trying to get under, even though they weren't part of the tour. They were trying to cheat. But,
now, did this tour take you up into the ImageWorks? Cause
I don't believe it did. We talked about that in our last show.
Yeah.
I don't remember them doing that. Yeah.
I think you would have remembered that because that would be really special to go up there.
Yeah. So again, it's not nearly as cool as Magic Kingdom going underground. Well, that's the highlight. But
you didn't get to see the trash underneath of Mouse Gear.
Did you get to go into the festival center?
The festival center.
That was the old world.
Well, Body Wars used to be.
Yeah,
We did something back there. I was trying to think. That's kind of like where Ellen's.
Yeah, that's over by Ellen.
They took us back there. I'm trying to remember what they were. I can't even remember what they were showing us back there. But yeah, they took us back there.
They did something. It could be different now too, because that was quite a few years ago.
Yeah, I mean we're talking 6 or 7 years ago. I did that tour. I know
I
would like to do that one.
We would want to do because our son is obsessed with Epcot.
Yeah.
He knows the history right, left, and center, and he was obsessed at one time with Body Worlds and that whole building. So the last time we went in August, we kind of made sure we passed by, kind of not really sneaking in, just kind of getting as close as we could to that event, like that closed off building. I know it's open during Food and Wine, I think.
Yes. But it's a special ticketed thing, I think.
Yeah.
To go see special demonstrations and stuff like that.
Right.
Awesome.
But I would definitely want to see that one in the future, just because I think Epcot there's so much to learn at Epcot already, and to see a little bit more of it.
Every time we go, I'd like to do a little something
different,
especially if it's just a small group.
It's kind of getting like a lull now for us too, because all the new things have already come out. And like the next thing we're looking forward to is the Peter Pan queue. So I mean, there's one new thing, but other than that,
excellent. Well, we got a little bit of time here left, guys, and I know you guys you're preparing for another trip. You said you went to five times this year already.
Yeah,
but
that's amazing.
You're getting ready for number 6 in a few weeks, or you're going at Christmas time.
Yeah, so we've done 5 Walt Disney World trips this year already, and been on 2 Disney cruises already this year alone.
Oh wow!
And our countdown right now is at 20 days. Wow. So we're flying in on the 24th of December. One of my big bucket list things was really to do, Christmas Day at Magic Kingdom.
Yeah.
And that's what this purpose of this trip is. So we're and then we have dinner over at Mama Melrose.
My favorite.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay, I've never eaten there.
Yes,
I love it there.
I haven't.
You have eaten there, but you don't even remember because it was like one of our very second trip, I think, or first or second trip.
I didn't eat there.
Don't even remember.
No.
Why is that one of your favorites?
Yeah.
I love Italian food, and it's such an easy restaurant to be at with the kids, because all my kids love Italian food too. So they'll have a pasta or pizza, and then they'll it's just easy. And then for me, I can just sit back with wine and with my pasta. And the meatballs are good too.
I'd like to redo that one again. Any other specialties that they have over there that you can think of?
Me too.
Yeah. I always get the seafood fettuccine all the time. That's my go-to dish there.
Okay.
Right. It's just got the right balance of pasta, sauce, seafood, and a little bit of spice to it too.
I could see us doing that in the future, near future.
Maybe you should do it on this next trip.
I know it.
I definitely like it better than Tony's in Magic Kingdom.
Okay.
Because there's more variety here at Mama Melrose.
Good to know.
Yeah, we've heard about Tony's.
Like moderate to low reviews of Tony's.
So we've
overall,
never tried that.
Yeah.
So we never bought
I believe you.
Like, we still like Tony's because, again, it's also an easy restaurant and kids will eat there. But yeah, the food quality is kind of...
Yeah, kind of like leaning more towards Mama Melrose.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Very good.
I've heard good things about Mama Melrose, though. So
yeah.
Where are you guys staying on this trip?
We're actually staying at our DVC, so we're actually staying at Saratoga this time.
Okay.
All right, it's going to be our first time staying at Saratoga Springs, so we're excited about that.
Excellent.
So
Because
we give that a shot.
you don't have points there, but you're staying at Saratoga.
No, we have points over at Animal Kingdom and Grand Floridian.
And Saratoga's probably easy to get at 7 months because it's such a big resort.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It is, yeah. And then, we're going to be
But to
seeing
book
Osborne
it-
Lights.
But to
What?
book it, I actually had to wake up at 8 a.m. When we're on our trip in May, just to make sure that I got it.
Ah.
Because it was Christmas time and we were worried about
Right.
things getting booked up. So,
Oh, so you booked it right at 7 months
yeah.
to the minute.
We typically plan
Yeah,
our
just-
trips a year out.
Yeah, we had just gotten in, at 6 in the morning, because when it ended, and then 2 hours later I had to wake up to book this thing and then go back to bed.
That's how you know you're a real geek.
Yes.
And, I think this is going to be a great trip because I'm going to see Osborne Lights for the very first time.
Excellent.
Oh, very neat.
They're very nice. Yes, you'll like that.
Yeah. And then on the 25th, we're at Magic
Obviously,
Kingdom
Magic Kingdom.
Magic Kingdom for Christmas.
for Christmas.
Beautiful.
Right? And so that's exciting for us. And my plan, and I don't know if Marianne's going to keep up with me, is be there for rope drop and stay till the kiss goodnight.
Oh.
And
I
I
might
think
have to bring the kids back earlier than that,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
What's the kiss goodnight? Is there?
that's when the cast, like everything's shut down, everybody's out, and it's usually about an hour or so after the park closes officially.
Okay.
And like people start trailing out, and then there's a projection onto the castle again, and there's a voice that comes over and thanking you for visiting and wishing you a magical day and saying goodnight,
Oh.
and then the
Ah.
lights turn off.
and then all the lights turn off.
I don't know.
I thought it was wishes. That's what they called the kiss goodnight, but I don't think I've seen that in a long time.
I've
the
never
only
heard
time
that
I've ever-
term before.
I've heard it
No.
before, but only time I've ever been in the park like after wishes, like after an hour, was when there was extra magic
Yeah,
hours.
2 in the morning,
Yeah,
3
so
in the
I
morning.
left before 2 in the morning, but it was like, so I've
In a
never
daze.
seen that.
Yeah, so I've heard about it. I've seen it on YouTube.
He wants to
and
see
I
in
want to see it
person.
live.
Yes.
Yes.
You just gave me
So-
something I want to do too.
Yeah.
Bucket list.
So Magic Kingdom's actually open at 7 a.m. that day for extra
Oh.
magic hour on the
wow.
25th. So, I think my plan's probably 6:30 a.m. rope drop, and then it closes at 1 a.m. So I probably won't get back till about 3 a.m.
Oh man.
Or 2 something. Whatever.
You can do it. Extra wind. Second
And-
Sleep
wind.
in a little bit the next day.
And so then that's the 25th, and I think the 26th we're actually back at Magic Kingdom again on the 26th.
Okay.
Yeah, but I think we're gonna try on the 26th. We're actually doing character dining. We're doing 1900 park fare
Okay.
For
Oh.
breakfast.
All
for
right.
breakfast
Grand
That's gonna
Floridian.
be fun.
at the Grand
Yeah.
Floridian.
Yes.
Right? It's something we've been wanting to try. We haven't had that breakfast character breakfast before.
No,
Is it the same characters that they have for dinner, or is it different?
No, it's different. Dinner time is the Cinderella
Yeah.
one, but in the morning it's the supercalifragilistic breakfast. So my understanding is like Alice in Wonderland and
Yeah.
Mary Poppins,
Yeah.
Ah,
Rabbit,
Excellent.
I think.
cool.
Neat.
And on the 26th we actually have Fast Pass pluses for Seven Dwarfs Mine Train that day as well.
Perfect.
Oh.
Right, so quite excited about that.
We're trying Liberty Tree Tavern for the first time.
Very good.
Okay.
Yeah, I've eaten there a long time ago. But
What is it? Comfort
Turkey.
foods mostly. Yeah, American
stuffing,
comfort.
potatoes, corn. Yeah. I was thinking of that recently, obviously with Thanksgiving.
And then on the 27th, it's our Epcot day.
All right.
All right, so Epcot's probably one of our favorite parks as well,
Where are we
Yeah.
eating?
right? So for
Oh,
Epcot,
You're making me hungry.
we're eating at Villa Napoli for lunch.
Oh yeah,
The pizza's so good there. I
Yeah.
love
that is definitely the best pizza I've ever had, and that's saying a lot.
Yeah.
We couldn't agree with you more. We just did a review on it, and I think on our last trip we went there twice.
Yeah. Our kid inhaled the pizza. We're like, okay, we're going back.
I love wood-fired pizza. I would love to build my own or have someone build it for me at home. So I actually built one out of cob, which is mud and straw,
Okay.
and then it fell apart. It lasted 1 year.
Yeah, that couldn't last the weather here.
I didn't really build it right, but I love making bread or pizza in my own fired oven.
Those ovens are really
So I think
cool,
it's
too.
Yeah, those look really, really authentic. They always, what really, I'm amazed that
the real wood-fired things they do at Disney World.
It's crazy.
That's another one of the places where they use real wood. I don't know where they get the wood from in Florida.
Truckloads, like every day. I can't imagine.
Yeah, they ship everything.
It's got to, obviously. Yeah, I mean, that's
well, yeah, it's just how much of it they must go through.
Because if you think about it, when you go, notice this next time you go, how many wood-fired restaurants there are.
Every signature
real
restaurant
wood.
has one,
Yeah.
and then a lot of the quick service have them when they have like, the
even the
barbecue.
quick service. The Four Seasons over.
Like the Contempo has one. I mean,
So they're all over the place. But anyways, I digress. Go ahead.
And dinner, we're actually in Japan, and we're at Tapanito.
yum.
Have you guys eaten there yet?
A long time ago.
Yep.
A long time ago.
That's one of Lindsay's favorite things.
Kinds of restaurants.
The local Japanese.
Yeah, local ones, absolutely.
Tapanaki.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're great.
So
They're fun.
we strategically picked it because we love the Japan Pavilion. We spent hours there, and our dinner reservations are at 8:10.
Wow.
So I want to be able to watch illuminations from the second floor
Oh, cool.
out in the balcony there,
Yeah. Yep.
and be able to take some pictures of the fireworks as well too from that vantage point.
That's a great idea.
You're gonna be like you're gonna fall asleep standing up on the way out of there.
Fall asleep on the monorail.
Marianne, you're gonna have to drag him out of Epcot. You're gonna have to
Yeah,
carry
I
him.
just leave him there. That's the best thing about staying on property is that I can go back by bus and then he can come back later.
Yeah.
Which is often the case, and I think my main claim to fame right now, I guess our claim to fame, is that we were actually officially the last people out of Epcot once.
Oh,
They
wow.
actually had to call a bus for us.
We did
Yeah.
the after hours at La Cava de Tequila.
Oh, yeah.
And so after the after hours, we were talking with the people there, and it was a big social media event as well. Len Testa from Touring Plans was there, and we met Kelly from Love the Mouse Travel, a whole bunch of people. And then we were the last to get out because Roy went to take more pictures, and then they literally had to call a bus to take us back.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Right.
But
and then the next day, which is the 28th, which is our last day, our flight doesn't leave until like 8 o'clock at night.
Right.
So that day we're reserving to go on the monorail and get into the Grand Floridian, look
Check
at
out the hotels and the decorations.
the decorations,
and
the
stuff.
gingerbread house.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, Jinx, you owe me a soda.
And kind of look at all the different decorations and kind of take a peek at the update of what's going on at the Polynesian.
I know. I wonder where they're at.
I have no idea. We'll see soon, but
I'm waiting for them to announce the DVC sale.
yeah.
I thought it'd be soon, actually. I'm surprised they haven't announced it yet.
No,
I'm-
it's good because
I'm
then
gonna be so
you'll get
tempted.
your discount next year.
I'm so tempted to get points there.
Us too.
Oh, I love that resort.
So I think that does it for our 4-day whirlwind, and we're back on a flight back home.
Wow.
Wow.
It's going to fly.
I know.
7
What
days
happens
fly.
when you use all your vacation for Disney throughout the year?
I know. Well, you guys definitely got your fill this year.
And we've already started planning 2015 already. It's already done.
Yeah? What do you got planned for next year?
So I think
Grand Floridian in March.
we're in Grand Floridian for March break for the kids
Okay.
for about, I think, 8 days, 9 days, something like that.
Just for the week, right?
And then in May, we're actually doing our first West Coast Disneyland trip.
Okay.
Ooh.
All right, so we're flying. Actually, then Marianne decided to combine it with a Disney cruise
Wow.
on
So-
the Wonder.
So we've been on the Magic. Twice. Once before it was reimagined, and then once after, and then we've been on the Dream multiple times. But there happens to be a cruise on the Disney Wonder out of San Diego, going down to Mexico, and we're going to go on that. I think it's a 4-night tour, a 4-night cruise, and then we're gonna come back and then drive up from San Diego up to Anaheim to go spend 3 or 4 lovely days in Disneyland.
Well, I tell you
That's
what.
hardcore Disney.
Yeah. Wait.
And then for that trip, I think we're staying at the Grand Californian,
Yeah.
and we're doing a split stay, and we're going to stay at the Disneyland Hotel as well,
Wow.
Nice.
just to kind of check out both venues.
You're getting a taste of everything.
And we're going to try to cram it all in. So that was May,
Yeah.
right? And there's one more trip that we haven't
We're
planned
thinking
yet.
like food and wine, like the sweet spot. try to plan a sweet spot trip where you get the Halloween party as well as the
Food and wine.
Food and wine.
We just got back from one of those. That
was
was our
our
last
last
trip.
Awesome.
Yes.
Yeah,
We're trying to do one of those double dip,
yeah.
double event parties. So we're thinking we might do that for a weekend, fly in and out as well.
For our 15th anniversary.
Yeah, for our 15th anniversary.
Perfect.
And our eldest son, actually, is funny enough. His goal is to visit every single Disneyland around the world.
Of
So we
course.
started planning Asia, maybe
For
in a couple
when
of years.
Shanghai Disney opens up.
Wow.
Nice.
Right? So I think if he had his way, it would be Shanghai, Hong Kong, Tokyo in 2 weeks.
You mentioned
be
Deb
interesting.
Wills before. I listened to a podcast where she did.
She just recently got back from this
within the
past
last
year.
year or so. Yeah, did that whole
Oh,
thing.
wow.
Well, guys, this has been an awesome. We've really enjoyed talking with you. We're doing. We did. I told you we'd do our hour. No problem.
Well, thanks for inviting us. It's been great.
And I hope you can come back again. You do so many.
You have so many
we
trips,
love doing
so many
trip reports. We'll have you back.
Absolutely.
all the
Anytime.
time.
Anytime.
This will be our little meetup.
Yeah.
And yes, I'm just going to remind people that we love having people come on the show, and
Send us a message.
You can see why. Just
Yeah.
You can email us, kurt.stone@geekinonwdw.com. You can find me on Twitter with the same handle, or the Facebook page of the same name, or the website. Either way. And yeah, we get through the technical problems. There's so many different ways. We've had people get to us FaceTime,
Yes.
or
We're patient.
yeah, or Skype. We're using Skype tonight. We had someone using an iPad
We've had a couple people use iPads.
with the microphone there. And so it's pretty easy, and it's a lot of fun. And hey, do a 5-star iTunes review for us. Haven't seen one of those in a while, and I'd love to see one of those. That'd be great. Liz, you have anything else?
No, have a magical day.
Yes, and we'll see you again real soon. Thanks a lot.
Bye, everyone. It's very cute.
It was just cute, not goofy.
It was still cute.
I tried to make it cute. All right.